This is no ordinary night. You stand at the crossroads of your existence, where the past dissolves and a new world begins to take shape in the quiet depths of your consciousness. As you listen, understand, you are no longer who you were. The life you've known, with all its patterns, struggles, and limitations, is slipping away like sand between your fingers. Tonight, the veil thins, and the boundaries that once held you captive are crumbling. What comes next is not a mere change, but a transformation so profound, it rewrites the very fabric of your reality. You have crossed the threshold into the unknown, where everything that no longer serves you must fall away, making room for the person you were always destined to become. This is not a moment for hesitation. It is a call to your soul to awaken, to remember what it has always known, what it has always been. You are the architect of your new life, and the foundation is being laid tonight. As you breathe in the stillness of the night, know that tomorrow will arrive, but it will be a different tomorrow. A tomorrow where the echoes of your old self no longer reverberate through your being. Tonight, you are reborn. Your old reality ends by morning, and everything changes. Chapter 1. The Final Shift. Tonight is the moment you have been waiting for, though you may not yet fully realize it. The world you once knew, your old reality, has already begun to fade, like a dream slipping away upon waking. The past is dissolving around you, unraveling the threads of what you once believed to be permanent. This is the final shift, the last threshold between who you were and who you are about to become. As you sit in the stillness of this night, understand this. You are no longer the person you were when you woke up today. The version of yourself that carried the burdens of yesterday, that clung to old habits and limiting beliefs, is shedding its skin. You have entered the sacred space between worlds, where the boundaries of time and space blur, and transformation unfolds like a quiet revolution within you. This moment is more than just a passing of time. It is a cosmic recalibration, a moment when the universe aligns to reset your frequency and elevate you to new dimensions of possibility. You stand at the edge of everything you thought you knew, ready to step into a reality that is governed not by past patterns, but by the limitless potential of the present moment. The final shift is not an external event, it is an internal awakening, the realization that you have always had the power to transform. Now that power is ready to express itself. Tonight, the old version of you, the one that played small, the one that doubted and feared, is being released from your consciousness. This is not an act of will or force, but of surrender, surrendering to the truth that you are not confined by the limitations of your past. Your past experiences, your mistakes, your triumphs, they no longer define you. They are simply echoes of a reality that is already fading into the distance. The shift begins in the quiet recesses of your being. It starts with the subtle understanding that you are not your thoughts, not your emotions, not the stories you have been told. You are the awareness that observes these things, and in this moment, that awareness is expanding. As it does, it illuminates the path forward, the path that leads you beyond the constraints of the life you have known. In the quiet of this night, you may feel a stirring deep within you, a soft but undeniable knowing that everything is about to change. You are on the cusp of a rebirth, and though the path ahead may seem uncertain, know that the universe has already paved the way for you. Your soul, which has long awaited this moment, is stepping forward into its true expression. All that is required from you is to trust. As the veil thins, all that you once thought was impossible now becomes possible. The limitations that once held you back, whether they were fears of failure, doubt about your worth, or a belief that you were not enough, are being lifted one by one. You may feel resistance in this moment, for the mind often clings to the familiar, even if it no longer serves you. But understand this: resistance is simply the final echo of your old reality attempting to hold you back. And in this moment, you have the power to release it. Tonight marks the end of that old reality, the last remnants of the life you have outgrown. The past no longer has a hold on you. You are free, and the world you are about to enter is one where you create your own rules, your own possibilities. The doors to a new reality swing wide open before you, and you are invited to step through. The final shift is not a singular event that happens outside of you. It is the awakening of a truth that has always been within. It is the realization that you have the power to shape your experience, to create from the canvas of the present moment, and to align with the deepest desires of your soul. Tonight is not the end, but the beginning. It is the moment where your old self falls away and your true self emerges in its place. As the night deepens and you move into the quiet hours of dawn, know this: the old reality ends by morning, and everything you have ever dreamed of is now within your reach. You are ready. You are poised for transformation. And tomorrow, you will step into the new world you have always known was waiting for you. Chapter 2. The end of your old story. The story of who you once were is coming to an end. The pages of your past, filled with the chapters of struggles, self-doubt, and unfulfilled dreams, are being turned one last time into the winds of change. As you stand in this moment, on the cusp of something entirely new, feel the weight of your old story lifting off your shoulders. The tale of who you thought you were, of everything that defined you, is dissolving before your very eyes. Tonight, the energy of your past, the echoes of every old belief that once shaped your reality, begins to fade into nothingness. Every limiting thought, every pattern that kept you small and tethered to the past, is quietly slipping away as if it were never truly yours. And with each breath you take, you are becoming lighter, freer, and closer to the truth of who you are meant to be. The old story no longer holds the power it once did. It was a narrative you once believed, one of struggle, one of lack, one of striving for something just out of reach. But that story was never the full truth of your existence. It was only a small fragment, a fleeting chapter that no longer serves you. You are no longer bound by the chapters of the past. The story ends tonight, and as it fades, it makes room for the story you are about to step into. Let go of the need to hold on to that past narrative. It is not who you are now. That version of you, the one that doubted, that struggled, that felt unworthy, is no longer relevant to the person you are becoming. You are not the same person who once feared the unknown. You are not the same person who clung to old beliefs about lack or failure. In the quiet stillness of tonight, allow yourself to release the story that no longer serves you. Release the shame, the guilt, the regrets, and the could-have-beens. Each of those emotions, once so heavy and consuming, is now being gently lifted from your soul, leaving only the vast potential of who you are now. You no longer need to carry the weight of past mistakes or the pressure of unfulfilled expectations. Take a moment to honor that old story. It served its purpose. It brought you lessons, it shaped your growth, and it guided you to this very moment. But now, its role is complete. The lessons have been learned, and the story has been told. It is time to close the book on the past, knowing that it has led you to this moment of profound change. Feel the freedom in this release. In the space left behind, there is no longer room for fear or doubt. There is no longer any need to cling to outdated narratives or old patterns. You are free to write the next chapter of your life, one that is filled with possibilities, joy, and expansion. This is the moment of your transformation, the final act of releasing all that no longer serves you. As you do, something remarkable happens. You begin to hear the whispers of your new story, the one that has been waiting for you to claim it. The new story is one of infinite possibility, a story where you are the hero, where you hold the power to create the life you desire. You are no longer a victim of circumstance. You are no longer defined by the limits of your past. In this new chapter, you step into your true power, the power of conscious creation. The old story, with all its limitations and struggles, is behind you. What lies ahead is a life where you are free to become who you truly are. A life where you create your experiences from a place of alignment, not from the patterns of the past. The ending of your old story is not something to mourn, it is something to celebrate. For in the letting go, you make space for the new. The new story is one of empowerment, of joy, of limitless possibility. As you release the old, you step into the light of your highest potential. Remember, the past has no hold on you anymore. You are free to choose the direction of your life, to step boldly into the new reality that awaits you. Tonight, your old story ends. Tomorrow, a new story begins, one that reflects the truth of who you are, not who you were. You are ready to step into the next chapter of your existence, where everything is possible and nothing is out of reach. Chapter 3. The Collapse of Time. Tonight, you are about to experience something extraordinary, the collapse of time itself. The illusion of linear progression, the ticking of the clock, the past pulling at you while the future seems so far away. These are all constructs of the mind, false beliefs that have kept you bound to the idea that your life is unfolding in a predictable pattern. But in this moment, that illusion begins to unravel, and you will awaken to the truth that time is not your master. You are the creator of time. Time, as you once understood it, is an endless loop, a cycle of moments stacked one upon another, leading you from yesterday to tomorrow, always following the path of cause and effect. But in this sacred space tonight, you are being invited to step outside of that cycle, to embrace the truth that time is not a force outside of you, but a field of infinite possibility within you. As you breathe deeply, let go of the notion that your life must follow a set course, that your past determines your future. The past no longer holds its power to shape you, and the future is not something that is coming. It is something that you are creating right now, in this very moment. The clock is ticking, yes, but the hands of that clock are not what defines you. You are the stillness beneath it all, the eternal awareness that is outside of time, observing everything unfold. This is the collapse of time. In this sacred moment, you are stepping into the realm where all timelines converge, where the past, present, and future exist simultaneously. All possibilities exist within you, waiting for you to claim them. You are not bound by any one version of yourself, no longer confined to a single path. Instead, you are the point of intersection, the place where all potentials meet, and in that space, you have the power to choose. The world around you may still cling to the illusion of time, but you no longer have to. You no longer need to wait for the right moment or the perfect timing. You are the moment. You are the creator of the moments that define you. The past is not a shadow you must carry. The future is not a distant dream you must chase. You are the master of now, and in the now, you hold the power to shape your reality in any way you desire. Think about the stories you have been told. Stories about time, about waiting for things to happen, about being in the right place at the right time. These are the old beliefs that no longer serve you. The truth is, there is no right place, there is no right time. There is only the perfect moment that exists right here, right now, and in this moment, everything is possible. Time is not something that happens to you. It is something that you shape with every thought, every emotion, every choice. And as you stand in this space of limitless potential, know that the moment you are in right now is the one that has always been meant for you. There is nothing you need to wait for, nothing you need to prepare for. All of existence is converging right here, and everything you have ever wanted is available to you. As the old reality falls away, as the stories of your past dissolve, you begin to see time for what it truly is. A fluid, ever-changing field of energy, a canvas on which you paint your life. You are no longer bound by the constraints of the past, nor do you need to anxiously await the future. The only thing that matters is this moment, and in this moment you are free. This collapse of time does not mean the end of all things. Rather, it is the beginning of everything. It is the release of the linear, restrictive concept of time and the awakening to the infinite possibilities that exist within you. You are the architect of your own timeline, and tonight you are stepping into a new dimension where anything is possible. So, let go of the old idea that you need to wait for the right time. The time is now. You are now. The collapse of time has revealed the truth. You are the creator of your destiny, and in this moment, you are free to choose, to create, and to step boldly into the life you have always dreamed of. Tomorrow is no longer ahead of you. It is within you, ready to unfold as you move forward, aligned with the truth of who you are. The past has no power over you, and the future is yours to create. This is the collapse of time, and in this space, you are free. Chapter 4. Breaking Free of the Past. Tonight, you stand at the edge of a great awakening, ready to release the chains that have held you captive for so long. The past, with its burdens, its regrets, its old wounds, no longer has a hold on you. As you stand here, in the quiet stillness of this moment, you can feel it, the deep, powerful shift within, the breaking of old patterns and stories that have defined you for lifetimes. Tonight, you are breaking free. Not just from the memories of what once was, but from the beliefs and limitations that have shaped your identity. You are no longer who you were, the version of you that clung to old hurts, to fears of failure, to the idea that the past could dictate the future. This version is being left behind. You are stepping into a new reality, one where the past no longer defines you. For so long, you have carried the weight of your history. The things you've experienced, the decisions you've made, the pain you've endured, they have all felt like an unshakable part of who you are. But in truth, none of it is you. Your past is not a burden you must carry forward. It is merely a series of experiences, lessons, and memories that have shaped the person you are today, but they do not determine who you will be tomorrow. This moment marks the beginning of your liberation. The past is no longer a chain that binds you, but a collection of wisdom waiting to be integrated and released. Tonight, you are letting go of the stories you've told yourself about who you were and what you couldn't do. You are letting go of the fears that have held you back, the fears of making mistakes, of not being enough, of failing again. Those fears, once so real, are illusions. They were never a reflection of your true essence. It's time to release the shame, the guilt, and the regret. It's time to stop identifying with the pain of your past. The moments that once seemed so defining, so critical to who you were, are now seen for what they truly are. Experiences that served a purpose but no longer need to control your destiny. The lessons they brought you are complete. Now, it's time to let go of everything that no longer serves your highest good. Feel the weight lift from your shoulders. As the past dissolves, you are free to step into the fullness of who you are. No longer defined by old stories or past mistakes, you are becoming who you were always meant to be. Your true self, unencumbered, powerful, limitless, is emerging from the shadows. Breaking free of the past doesn't mean you erase the memories. It means you release the emotional charge, the attachment, the identification with those moments. The past no longer has the power to dictate how you show up in the world. You are free to choose, to move forward in alignment with your deepest desires and highest potential. In this space of release, there is freedom. There is a profound sense of relief as you untangle yourself from the web of past experiences and step into a life where you are the creator, not the victim. The person you were before is no more. The version of you that carried the weight of the past is fading into the distance, replaced by the new, empowered you. Tonight, you break free of everything that once held you back. You are no longer chained to the past. You are no longer bound by the stories, the beliefs, or the emotions that once defined you. You are stepping into the next chapter of your life, one where you are the architect, the creator, the master of your destiny. Feel the liberation, feel the space that is now yours to fill with new possibilities. As you break free from the past, you are creating the space for a new reality to emerge, one that is built on your authentic truth, your deepest desires, and the unshakable knowing that you are worthy of all that you dream of. Tonight, you are free. The past no longer has a hold on you, and the future is yours to create. This is your moment of rebirth, the moment when you step into the fullest expression of who you truly are. You are free from the chains of your past, and the world that awaits you is one of limitless potential, waiting to be shaped by your own hands. The journey ahead is yours to write, and with every step you will remember more and more the power that has always resided within you. Chapter 5. The Infinite Power of Now. Tonight, you are invited to step into the most powerful moment of your existence, the now. You have spent so much of your life looking backward, replaying old stories and reliving past experiences, or looking forward, chasing an imagined future that always seems just beyond your grasp. But now, in this sacred moment, you are being called to awaken to the truth that everything you've ever sought, all that you've desired, is available to you right now. The past no longer holds sway over you, and the future no longer exists in the way you once imagined it. All that truly matters, all that has ever mattered, is the present, the now. The moment you are living right now is the only moment that is real, the only moment that has true power. You have been taught to believe that time moves in a straight line, that the past determines the future. But this is a lie. The present is the point where all potential exists, where all possibility is born. Feel the truth of this in your body. As you breathe deeply and let go of the distractions of the past and the future, you come home to this moment. Here, in the stillness of the now, you are everything you've ever wanted to be. The past is a shadow and the future is a dream. But right now, in this space of presence, you are whole. You are complete. The power of now is not just an abstract concept. It is a living, breathing force that shapes your reality. When you align with the present moment, you align with the essence of creation itself. The universe is constantly unfolding, constantly expanding, and all of that potential exists in this moment. Every desire, every possibility, every opportunity you seek is already present within the now. All that is required is your full awareness, your full presence to bring it into being. Let go of the urge to control. Let go of the need to plan or to figure out how things will unfold. The universe is already orchestrating your desires, weaving the threads of your reality in perfect harmony. All you need to do is surrender to the present moment, trust that everything is unfolding as it should, and allow yourself to be a conscious participant in the dance of creation. Tonight, release the need for external validation. You no longer need to look outside yourself for approval, for confirmation, or for a sign that you are on the right path. The truth of your path is unfolding right now. You are already aligned with your highest purpose. Everything you need to know, everything you need to do, is available to you in the now. You are not waiting for a future event to change your life. Your life is changing right now. The infinite power of now allows you to transcend the illusion of time. When you are fully present, fully aware, you are free from the constraints of past conditioning and future expectations. You are in the flow, moving with the currents of life rather than against them. And in this flow, everything comes effortlessly. No longer must you struggle or strive. All that you need is here. Tonight, let go of the anxiety that comes from worrying about what's next. The future will take care of itself. The only thing that matters is the now. The present moment is the only time that is truly yours. It is the only time you can influence, the only time you can create from. As you breathe, anchor yourself into the now. Feel the stillness, the peace, the profound power that exists when you are fully present. Everything you need is here, right now. The world is unfolding in perfect alignment with your desires. There is no need to rush, no need to fear. Everything will come in its own time when you are ready to receive it. You are the creator of your reality, and your reality is shaped in this moment. The infinite power of now is your gateway to all that you seek. All that you have ever wanted, joy, abundance, love, peace, is here in the present. It is not a destination to be reached, but a state of being to be embraced. Tonight, surrender to the now. Let go of the past. Let go of the future. And feel the infinite power of this moment, knowing that it is all that you need to create the life you've always dreamed of. The universe is ready to give you everything, and all you need to do is be present. Step fully into the now and allow the magic of this moment to unfold. Chapter 6. Dissolving the Illusion of Separation. Tonight, you are invited to dissolve the illusion that has separated you from the universe, from others, and from your true self. The idea that you are a solitary, disconnected being is a story, a false belief you've carried with you for far too long. The truth, however, is far more profound. You are not separate. You are one with all that is. The universe does not exist outside of you. It is within you, and you are within it. Feel the depth of this truth as it settles in your heart, the separation you felt, the loneliness that sometimes creeps in, the distance between you and others. All of it is an illusion. This moment, this sacred space you are in right now, is where everything merges. Here, you are not apart from the universe. You are the universe, experiencing itself through the unique lens of your consciousness. The boundaries that once seemed so solid between you and the world, between you and the people around you, are fading. In this moment, allow yourself to release the old belief that you are separate from the flow of life, from the divine, from your own inner wisdom. You are not an isolated individual trying to survive in a world of strangers. You are a part of the interconnected web of existence, and your thoughts, feelings, and energy affect the whole. The universe is not something out there. It is living and breathing within you. As you step into this truth, you begin to understand that the barriers you once believed in are not real. The distance between you and others, between you and the world you want to create, is an illusion of the mind. In reality, you are not separated from anyone or anything. There is no them and you. There is only one unified consciousness experiencing itself through many forms. The feeling of separation is simply a distortion created by the mind, the ego. The ego has convinced you that you are an individual, separate from everything around you, that your thoughts, your desires, your experiences are isolated. But in truth, there is no such separation. The same energy that flows through the stars, the earth, the trees, and the oceans flows through you. You are an integral part of the whole, and as you awaken to this truth, you begin to experience life as a seamless, interconnected web of infinite possibilities. In this moment, the illusion of separation is dissolving. Every thought that once created distance between you and the world around you is falling away. The belief that you are alone, that you must struggle to get ahead or to prove your worth, is dissolving like mist in the morning sun. Tonight, you are free to experience yourself as you truly are, an eternal, infinite being, intimately connected to all that exists. You no longer need to chase after external validation. You are already complete. The universe does not need to be won over or earned. It is already here, already within you. All that is required from you is to remember the truth of your oneness with all things. This truth is not something to understand with the mind. It is something to feel in your soul. As you relax into this truth, you can feel the connection to everything around you. You are not just a passive observer of life. You are an active participant in the great unfolding of the universe, and your energy, your vibration, contributes to the harmonious flow of all that is. Feel the peace that arises from this understanding. The pressure of needing to figure it all out, the anxiety of feeling disconnected or separate from your desires, these dissolve when you realize that everything you need is already within you. You are not a separate entity striving to achieve. You are the universe expressing itself in this moment, and everything you seek is already in motion, already unfolding. Tonight, let the walls of separation fall away. See yourself as part of the whole, as a vital, integral piece of the grand design. There is no us and them. There is only we. You are not alone in this journey, and you never have been. The universe is always with you, within you, guiding you, supporting you, and loving you every step of the way. As the illusion of separation dissolves, you are free to embrace your true self, knowing that you are one with everything, and everything is one with you. You are no longer isolated. You are the whole, experiencing itself through you. And in this moment, as you awaken to this truth, you realize the power that lies within you. You are connected, and in that connection, there is infinite strength, infinite love, and infinite possibility. Chapter 7. The Sacred Wound. Tonight, you are invited to see the wound within you, not as something broken, but as something sacred. For so long you have carried this wound, believing it was a scar, a mark of weakness, or a reminder of something lost. But in truth, the wound is not something that diminishes you. It is the key to your transformation. It is the doorway through which your greatest power flows. You may have spent years, perhaps lifetimes, trying to hide the wound, to cover it up with layers of protection, of false stories, of distractions. You may have told yourself that you were fine, that you were healed, that the pain was behind you, but deep within the wound remained, and it called to you, quietly, persistently, urging you to face it, to understand it, and to honor it. Tonight, you are ready to meet the wound. You are ready to look it in the eye and see it for what it truly is: a messenger, a teacher, a guide. The pain you've experienced, the loss, the heartache, the disappointments, the betrayals, was never meant to define you. It was meant to awaken you. It was meant to teach you the depth of your own resilience, the power of your heart, and the boundless capacity of your soul to heal, to grow, and to love again. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to sit with the wound for a moment. Do not shy away from it. Do not run from the discomfort it brings. Instead, lean into it, for in this moment, you are being offered the gift of clarity. The wound is not your enemy. It is a part of you, a piece of your story that is ready to be integrated, not erased. When you face the wound with love and compassion, it loses its power over you. It no longer controls your actions, your thoughts, your reality. You can choose to heal it, to transform it, to use it as the catalyst for your greatest awakening. The wound is the place where your soul has been touched most deeply, where you have been shaped, not by what happened to you, but by how you responded to it. It is a place of immense power. It is where you learn to grow, to stretch beyond your perceived limitations, and to discover your true strength. Without the wound, you would not be the person you are today. It has shaped you, refined you, and brought you closer to the truth of who you really are. Tonight, you release the belief that the wound is a weakness. It is not a flaw or a mistake. It is a sacred scar that tells the story of your survival, of your triumph over adversity, of your ability to rise time and time again. The wound is a symbol of your resilience, a mark of your soul's courage. It is a reminder that you are not defined by your pain, but by your ability to transcend it. As you sit with the wound, allow it to soften. Allow the pain to dissolve, not through resistance or denial, but through acceptance. When you stop fighting the wound, when you stop trying to push it away, you create the space for healing. The wound is not a place of suffering. It is a place of transformation, of reclamation, and of profound growth. Know this: every wound you carry is a doorway to greater wisdom, to deeper compassion, and to a more profound connection with yourself and others. When you allow yourself to heal the wound, you are healing the world. Your ability to love, to empathize, and to forgive comes from the place where you have experienced your deepest pain. And in that love, in that forgiveness, you find your greatest power. Tonight, you are asked to honor the wound, to bow to it as the teacher it is. It is not something to be feared or avoided. It is something to be embraced with gratitude, for it has shaped you into the powerful, resilient, and loving being you are today. The sacred wound is the key to your next chapter. It is the place where you remember the depth of your own strength, your own capacity to heal, and your own ability to rise beyond anything life has thrown your way. So let the wound heal. Let it transform from a place of pain into a place of power. You are no longer defined by what happened to you, but by how you choose to use that experience to create a life of purpose, love, and limitless possibility. The wound no longer holds you back. It propels you forward into a life where you are whole, healed, and free. Chapter 8. Awakening to Abundance. Tonight, you are being invited to remember a truth that has always been within you, a truth that you may have forgotten in the hustle and struggle of life. That truth is this: abundance is your birthright. It is not something you must chase, earn, or prove yourself worthy of. It is already flowing through you, available to you in every moment. The only thing required is your recognition of it. For so long, you have been taught to believe that abundance is limited, that there is never enough to go around, that you must work harder, sacrifice more, or struggle endlessly to attain what you desire. But these are lies, lies that have kept you trapped in a cycle of lack and limitation. The truth is that abundance is not something that exists outside of you. It is not a distant goal or a future prize. It is a constant, ever-present energy that flows through the universe and through you. It is as natural as your breath, as constant as the beating of your heart. Tonight, you are awakening to the realization that you are an unlimited being in an unlimited universe. Abundance is not just about material wealth. It is about the flow of all things: love, joy, peace, opportunities, creativity, and yes, money. Abundance is the energy of life itself, and it is available to you right now, in this moment. There is no scarcity, there is no lack. There is only the infinite flow of abundance, waiting for you to step into it. Close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. Feel the energy of abundance surrounding you, filling you, flowing through you. It is in the air you breathe, in the ground beneath your feet, in the very fabric of existence. There is no limit to it, no end. Abundance is the natural state of the universe. It is the pulse of creation, the rhythm of life. You are not separate from it. You are one with it. As you breathe deeply, allow yourself to release any thoughts, beliefs, or fears that tell you otherwise. Let go of the idea that there is not enough love, enough money, enough success, enough happiness. Let go of the belief that you must struggle or work harder to receive. All of that is a distraction, a story the mind has created to keep you stuck in the illusion of scarcity. You are worthy of abundance simply because you are. It is not about what you do, but about who you are. You are a divine expression of the universe, and as such, you are an infinite source of abundance. You are already connected to the unlimited flow of all that is. The only thing you need to do is to open yourself to it. Tonight, allow yourself to step fully into this recognition. Feel the abundance that already surrounds you and flows through you. Know that it is yours by divine right. Your desires are not separate from this flow. They are a part of it. The things you seek are already on their way to you. They are not out there, waiting for you to earn them. They are already within you, waiting to be expressed, to be manifested. As you align yourself with this truth, you will begin to notice the small miracles of abundance that surround you every day. The kindness of others, the opportunities that seem to appear out of nowhere, the synchronicities that guide you forward. These are the signs of abundance flowing into your life. And the more you allow yourself to see them, the more they will multiply. Abundance is not something you need to force or strive for. It is a natural, effortless flow. Your only job is to align with it, to open your heart and mind to the endless possibilities that await you. Tonight, you are stepping into the energy of allowance, the energy of receiving. You are no longer chasing or trying to prove your worth. You are simply allowing the abundance that is already yours to flow into your life with ease. Trust that the universe is constantly working in your favor, bringing to you everything you need and more. Trust that you are always supported, always loved, always abundant. You are a divine being, and the world is a reflection of your inner state. When you align with the truth of abundance, you will see it reflected in every area of your life. Tonight, you are awakening to the power of abundance within you. You are no longer bound by the false beliefs of lack. You are free to receive. You are worthy of everything you desire. And as you step into this truth, you will find that the flow of abundance is limitless and ever-present, waiting for you to claim it. Step into it now, knowing that it has always been yours. The universe is ready to give you everything. The only thing you need to do is say yes. Chapter 9. The Law of Attraction Revealed. Tonight, you are stepping into a deeper understanding of the universal law that has always been at play in your life, the law of attraction. You may have heard this phrase before, but tonight you will experience its true power and significance. The law of attraction is not just a principle you use to manifest desires. It is the very force that governs how your reality is shaped. It is the unseen hand that responds to your every thought, feeling, and vibration. And tonight, you will unlock the key to using this law consciously, to create the life you've always dreamed of. The law of attraction is not just about wishing for something and hoping it magically appears. It is about alignment. The universe responds to the frequency you emit, not just your words or actions. Every thought you think, Every feeling you hold, every belief you embrace, sends out a signal into the world. And the universe, in perfect harmony, brings experiences, people, and situations that match that signal. In this way, your reality is shaped by what you believe to be true, by how you feel, and by the energy you project into the world. Take a moment to reflect on this. The life you are living right now is a direct result of the energy you have been vibrating. Everything around you, the people, the circumstances, the opportunities, has been drawn to you through the energy you have been emitting. This may seem overwhelming at first, but it is also empowering. For in this moment, you have the power to change your vibration, to change your frequency, and therefore to change your reality. You are not a passive participant in the world around you. You are the creator. You are the one who sets the tone for what comes into your life. When you raise your vibration, when you align with positive thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, you naturally begin to attract experiences that match that high frequency. This is the law of attraction in action. But here's the secret that most people miss. The law of attraction is not just about what you want. It's about who you are becoming. It is not enough to simply wish for abundance, love, or success. You must align with the energy of those things. You must embody the feelings, the beliefs, and the actions of someone who already has them. When you feel abundant, when you believe you are worthy of all the good that life has to offer, you open the door for that abundance to flow into your life. It's not about forcing or struggling. It's about allowing. The law of attraction works effortlessly when you are in alignment with your highest self, when you trust that what you desire is already on its way to you. Think about the moments when you felt truly aligned, when you were in the flow, when everything seemed to fall into place with ease. Those are the moments when the law of attraction is working in its highest form. Now, take a deep breath and consider the power you hold. Your thoughts and emotions are magnetic. They pull experiences into your life, just as a magnet attracts metal. The more you align with positive, expansive energy, the more you begin to see that energy reflected back to you. You do not need to chase after your desires. They are already drawn to you, just waiting for you to step into the vibration that matches them. The key is to stop focusing on the absence of what you want. When you focus on lack or scarcity, you are simply attracting more of it. But when you focus on abundance, on the feeling of already having what you desire, the law of attraction begins to work in your favor. This is why gratitude is such a powerful tool. When you express gratitude for what you have, you send a signal of abundance into the universe, and more is drawn to you. Gratitude aligns your vibration with the energy of receiving, opening the floodgates to everything you have been waiting for. Tonight, make the conscious choice to align with the energy of what you want. Feel the joy, the peace, the abundance of having your desires fulfilled right now. As you do, you activate the law of attraction in its highest form, drawing to you everything you need to create the life you've always wanted. Remember, you are not a passive observer. You are the creator, the architect of your reality. And with the law of attraction, you have the power to build a life of limitless possibilities. The universe is always listening, always responding to the energy you put out. Align with the truth of who you are, step into the flow of abundance, and watch as everything you desire comes to you effortlessly, in perfect harmony with your highest self. The law of attraction is not just a tool, it is the force that binds all things together, guiding you to the life you were always meant to live. Chapter 10. The Truth of Your Relationships. Tonight, you are being asked to remember a profound truth. Every relationship in your life is a reflection of your inner world. The people you encounter, the dynamics you experience, are not random. They are mirrors, showing you where you are, where you've been, and where you're going. The relationships you've attracted, whether they bring you joy or challenge, are the direct result of the energy you've been emitting into the world. You may have spent years believing that relationships are something that happen to you, that they are external forces you have little control over. But the truth is this: your relationships are a direct reflection of your own vibrational frequency. The love you receive mirrors the love you give to yourself. The respect you receive mirrors the respect you hold for your own worth. The challenges you face in relationships are opportunities to heal the parts of you that still need attention, growth, and understanding. Tonight, you are being invited to look at your relationships with fresh eyes, not as something to fix, change, or control, but as a mirror to your own inner state. Every person in your life, every connection you have made, is a reflection of what you are vibrating. If you are experiencing love, peace, and harmony in your relationships, it is because you are embodying those qualities within yourself. If you are encountering conflict, misunderstanding, or imbalance, it is simply a sign that you are being called to look within and realign your own energy. Take a moment to reflect on your relationships, the people who love you, the people who challenge you, the people who inspire you. What do they reflect back to you? Do they show you the love, the respect, and the peace that you deeply desire? Or do they point to areas where you are still disconnected from your own truth, your own worth, or your own self-love? Understand this. You cannot attract love from others if you do not first love yourself. You cannot receive respect from others if you do not first respect yourself. Your relationships are not about what you can get from others. They are about what you are willing to give to yourself. When you step into the fullness of your own worth, you naturally attract others who mirror that worth back to you. You do not need to chase love, approval, or validation from the outside world. When you are aligned with your true essence, those things come to you effortlessly. This is the key to transformation in your relationships. When you heal your own wounds, when you step into your authentic self and claim your worth, the people around you shift. They begin to mirror the energy you are embodying. If you find yourself in relationships that drain you, that feel out of balance, or that are based on unhealthy dynamics, understand that these relationships are showing you where you need to heal. They are not wrong or bad. They are simply reflections of the parts of you that still need love, attention, and care. So tonight, let go of the idea that you must change the people in your life in order to create better relationships. The real power lies in changing yourself. When you align with your truth, when you step into the vibration of love, respect, and self-worth, your relationships will reflect that change. You will no longer feel the need to settle for less than what you deserve. You will attract relationships that honor your highest self and allow you to grow, expand, and flourish. This is not to say that all relationships will be perfect or free of challenges, but the challenges you face will no longer feel like burdens. Instead, they will become opportunities for growth, for deeper understanding, and for healing. You will begin to see relationships not as something to control or fix, but as sacred mirrors, showing you where you are and guiding you to the next level of your own evolution. Tonight, release the need to seek love or approval from others. Remember, love is not something that exists outside of you. It is something that flows from within. When you love yourself fully, you create the space for others to love you deeply, for you will only attract what you are willing to give yourself. As you step into this new understanding, know that your relationships are no longer about fixing what's broken or seeking what's missing. They are about aligning with the love, respect, and peace that already reside within you. When you do, the universe will bring you the relationships that perfectly reflect your highest truth, relationships that support, uplift, and nurture the magnificent being you are. Chapter 11. The Great Unbecoming. Tonight, you are invited to step into the most liberating process of all, the Great Unbecoming. For so long, you have carried the weight of your identity, shaped by the stories, labels, and expectations of the world around you. You have identified with your roles, your successes, your failures, and everything in between. But tonight, you are called to release these identities, to shed the layers of who you think you are, and return to the truth of who you were always meant to be. The Great Unbecoming is not a loss. It is a return to your essence. It is the stripping away of all that is not truly you, the stories, the labels, the limitations, and the reclamation of your true self. Tonight, you are being asked to let go of everything that has defined you up until now. Everything you thought you were, everything you thought you should be, is falling away. And in this space, you are being reborn. Think about the many roles you have played in your life, The good student, the successful professional, the loving partner, the dutiful child, the person who always has to be in control. These roles, these identities, have shaped your life, but they are not the essence of who you are. They are merely masks, worn for a time, but not the truth of your being. Tonight, you are being invited to remove these masks and stand in the fullness of your authentic self. For a moment, close your eyes and imagine each label you have attached to yourself, each story that has defined you. Feel the weight of those labels, the heaviness of the expectations placed upon you. Now, imagine releasing each one. Watch as they float away, leaving you lighter, freer, and more expansive. The great unbecoming is the release of all that is not you, allowing you to return to the purity of your soul. In this space, there is no need to strive. There is no need to prove. There is no need to conform to any image or expectation. You are not defined by what you do, by what you have, or by how others perceive you. You are simply the infinite, eternal being that exists beyond time and space. And in this moment, you are being called to remember that truth. As you release the old identities, the old stories, and the old beliefs, a profound sense of freedom arises. You are no longer bound by the constraints of the past. You are free to choose who you will become, free to create a life that aligns with your soul's deepest desires. The great unbecoming is the preparation for your greatest becoming. It is the space where the new you can emerge, unburdened by the weight of past conditioning. This is not about rejecting who you've been. It is about embracing the truth that you are more than any label, more than any story. You are not a product of your past. You are the creator of your future. And by releasing the attachments to who you once were, you open yourself to the endless possibilities that await you. The great unbecoming allows you to step fully into the unknown. It is the process of surrendering all preconceived notions of who you should be and embracing the freedom of becoming who you truly are. It is the realization that you are not bound by anything. No past mistakes, no failed relationships, no limitations. You are limitless. You are the creator of your own reality, and tonight you are stepping into that truth with full awareness. As you embrace the great unbecoming, you are also embracing the profound wisdom that lies within you. The truth of who you are has always been there, beneath the layers of who you thought you should be. The more you let go, the more you will remember your true essence, the essence of pure love, creativity, and infinite potential. Tonight, you are not becoming something new. You are returning to the truth of who you have always been. The great unbecoming is the process of peeling back the layers that have kept you from seeing your own magnificence. And as you do, you make space for the greatest version of yourself to emerge. Let go. Let go of all the identities you have carried for so long. Stand in the stillness of who you are, free from the expectations of the world. This is the moment of your rebirth, the moment when you step into the full power of your soul, unencumbered by anything that is not aligned with your highest truth. You are becoming the truest version of yourself, the version that was always meant to be. And in this great unbecoming, you are free. Free to create, free to love, free to be. The world is waiting for you to step into it as your most authentic self. Chapter 12. The Field of Infinite Possibilities. Tonight, you stand at the threshold of a vast, uncharted realm, a realm where everything is possible. It is not a distant place you must travel to. It is not something you must earn or strive for. It is here, right now, within you and around you, waiting for you to recognize its existence. This is the field of infinite possibilities, where every desire, every dream, every outcome you can imagine already exists. For so long, you may have believed that your life was a series of limited choices, paths you could take, but only a few of them, based on what you knew or what you thought was possible. But the truth is, the possibilities before you are limitless. They stretch out before you like an infinite sky filled with stars of potential, each one ready to manifest when you align with the energy of what you desire. In this moment, the universe is inviting you to let go of your small, limiting beliefs and to expand into the vastness of what is truly available. All too often, you have constrained yourself to a narrow vision, confined by the limitations of your past experiences, your doubts, and your fears. But tonight, you are being shown the truth. You are not limited by anything other than the stories you tell yourself. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Feel the immense potential that surrounds you. Imagine yourself standing in the middle of this field of infinite possibilities. In every direction, there are countless outcomes, countless paths, each one unique, each one a reflection of your deepest desires. There is no shortage of options. There is no scarcity. The universe is abundant, and everything you could ever need or want is already here, waiting for you to step into it. The only thing required is your willingness to believe, your willingness to trust that you are worthy of the full spectrum of possibilities that are available to you. When you release the fear of not being enough, when you let go of the belief that you must choose the right path, the infinite field before you opens up. There is no wrong choice, no single path to follow. There are only the choices that align with your truth and your highest desires. The field of infinite possibilities exists in every moment, and you have the power to tap into it whenever you choose. All that is required is your alignment with what you want. The universe does not ask you to force or manipulate your desires. It simply asks you to align with the energy of those desires. Feel them, believe in them, trust in their inevitability. In this moment, you are not bound by time, space, or circumstance. The field of infinite possibilities is beyond the reach of your past or your current circumstances. It exists outside of limitations. When you align with it, you begin to experience life as a series of open doors, with opportunities appearing before you as if by magic. The universe conspires in your favor when you trust in the abundance of possibilities available to you. Now, feel the freedom in this truth. You are not stuck. You are not confined. You are free to choose any path, any reality, and the universe will support you in bringing it to fruition. The infinite possibilities are not out of reach. They are already here, waiting for you to claim them. What do you desire most? What is the life you dream of creating? Understand this. It already exists in the field of infinite possibilities. Your job is to align your thoughts, your emotions, and your beliefs with that vision. When you do, it is drawn into your life effortlessly. The universe is already supporting you. The only thing that separates you from your desires is the belief that they are not possible. Tonight, release the belief in limitations. Release the thought that you must struggle or sacrifice to have what you want. The field of infinite possibilities is not about effort. It is about alignment. When you align with the energy of your desires, the universe responds in kind. You are free to create. You are free to choose. You are free to step into the life that awaits you. The possibilities are endless, and they are yours to claim. Tonight, let go of the old stories of limitation and scarcity. Step into the field of infinite possibilities and know that everything you desire is already on its way to you. The universe is ready to deliver. Are you ready to receive? Chapter 13. The Myth of Luck. Tonight, you are invited to release one of the most deeply ingrained myths that has shaped your reality. The myth of luck. For so long, you may have believed that some people are simply lucky, that opportunities, success, and abundance are reserved for a select few. You may have watched others seemingly glide through life with ease, wondering why their good fortune never seemed to find its way to you. But tonight, you are going to uncover the truth that luck is not random, nor is it some elusive force that only touches a fortunate few. Luck, as you've been taught to believe it, does not exist in the way you think it does. It is not some external force, something that comes to you by chance or by accident. The truth is far simpler and far more empowering. What you call luck is the result of alignment. It is the natural outcome of being in resonance with your desires, your true self, and the infinite possibilities that exist in the universe. Luck is not about random chance. It is the result of conscious creation. Think for a moment about the moments in your life when things seemed to fall into place effortlessly. Perhaps you met the right person at the right time, or an opportunity presented itself when you least expected it. You might have called it luck, but in reality, those moments were the result of your energy aligning with the right frequency. When you are in alignment with your desires, when you are fully open, trusting, and receptive to the flow of the universe, everything seems to come to you with ease. The universe is always responding to your energy, and in those moments, you are in perfect resonance with the opportunities that are meant for you. In this moment, you are being asked to release the idea that luck is something that happens to you or that is somehow beyond your control. The universe does not favor a select few, it favors alignment. When you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desires, the universe will respond. This is the true essence of luck, the natural consequence of being in harmony with your deepest truth and the energy of your desires. Tonight, allow yourself to understand this. You are not waiting for luck to find you. You are the creator of your own fortune. You are the one who can attract the experiences, opportunities, and abundance you seek. The myth of luck tells you that success is for some, but not all. The truth tells you that success is for anyone who is willing to align with it, anyone who is willing to step into the fullness of their power and trust in the abundance of the universe. As you let go of the myth of luck, you open yourself to a world of possibility. You are no longer waiting for something outside of yourself to happen. You are now the creator of your own reality. The power to attract opportunities, to create abundance, and to manifest your desires has always been within you. Luck is not about chance, it's about being in the right place, at the right time, with the right energy. And that right energy is within you right now. It's time to stop waiting for lucky breaks or for the universe to choose you. The truth is, the universe is always choosing you, always working in your favor. The only question is, are you in alignment with it? Are you ready to claim your abundance, your opportunities, and your success? Are you ready to take full responsibility for the energy you are putting out into the world? When you let go of the belief in luck, you step into your power as the creator of your own fate. You no longer need to depend on random chance. You are no longer hoping for things to go your way. You are making your way step by step with the energy of alignment guiding your every move. The universe will always respond to the energy you put out. When you are in alignment, opportunities will present themselves. The doors will open. The synchronicities will appear. What once seemed lucky is actually the natural result of your energy resonating with your desires. Tonight, release the myth that luck is something that happens to others, and embrace the truth that you are the creator of your own good fortune. You are not waiting for a stroke of luck. You are stepping into your own power, knowing that your desires are already yours, and that the universe is always conspiring in your favor. You are no longer waiting for something outside of yourself to change. You are the force that creates the change. You are the one who calls the opportunities, the success, and the abundance into your life. Luck is not a gift. It is the result of alignment, and that alignment is yours to claim at any moment. The myth of luck ends tonight. The truth of your power begins now. You are the creator. You are the abundance. You are the flow. And everything you desire is already making its way to you. The universe is not out of your reach. It is always responding to you, always ready to bring you the life you are worthy of. Chapter 14. Timelines and Trust. Tonight, you are being invited to release the illusion that things must happen in a specific order or at a certain time. You've been taught to measure success by external milestones. When you reach a particular age, achieve a particular goal, or attain a specific outcome, then, and only then, will you have arrived. But this is an illusion. Life is not a rigid timeline you must follow. It is an organic, ever-unfolding process, one that is guided by something far deeper than the constraints of time. Tonight, you are being asked to trust the timing of your life. Trust that everything is happening as it should, not according to your calendar or your expectations, but according to a higher rhythm, a divine orchestration that you are a part of. The universe does not work on human time. It does not operate within the limits of deadlines and schedules. The universe works in cycles, in divine timing, in perfect order. And when you release the pressure to control that timing, you allow yourself to move with the flow of life in a way that feels effortless and full of grace. Take a moment and breathe deeply. Feel the weight of the timeline you have been carrying. Perhaps you've been waiting for the right time to make a decision, or waiting for life to line up perfectly before you take action. You may have been stuck in the belief that something is missing, that you're not there yet. Let that go now. Know that you are exactly where you need to be. Everything that has happened, everything that is unfolding, is perfectly aligned with your soul's path. There is no need to rush. There is no need to wait for some external condition to change. You are already on the perfect timeline, and all is well. The truth is, your soul operates on a much higher, expansive timeline, one that is not bound by the ticking of a clock. You've already taken all the steps you were meant to take, and the next step will reveal itself in perfect timing. This is the nature of trust, knowing that you are being guided, that your life is unfolding exactly as it is meant to, without you having to force it. When you align with the understanding that the universe has a perfect timing for all things, you stop striving. You stop pushing against the current of life, trying to hurry things along. Instead, you surrender to the flow, trusting that the right people, the right opportunities, and the right circumstances will come at the right time. This is the essence of true abundance, trusting that everything you need is already on its way to you, and that you are always where you need to be. As you trust the timing of your life, you begin to see that the delays you've experienced were never obstacles. They were opportunities for growth, lessons in patience, and invitations to expand into your highest self. The things you thought you were waiting for are already coming to you, and they will arrive when you are truly ready to receive them. The universe is always bringing you what you need at the perfect moment. You are never late. You are always in sync with the divine timing of the universe. Think about the times in your life when things unfolded in unexpected yet perfect ways. When you surrendered to the flow, when you stopped trying to control every detail, everything fell into place with ease. These moments were not coincidence. They were the result of trusting the process, of stepping into the flow of life without resistance. Tonight, release the stress of trying to catch up or get ahead. Life is not a race, it is a journey, and in every moment, you are exactly where you are meant to be. Trust that everything is unfolding in divine order, and that your life is a beautiful unfolding of your soul's purpose. Allow yourself to rest in the knowing that there is no timeline you must follow, no deadline to meet. What is meant for you will come to you. Trust the timing of your life. Trust that you are being guided, and trust that all is well. As you step into this trust, you free yourself from the burden of control and resistance. You align with the natural flow of life, and the universe responds by bringing everything you desire effortlessly into your experience. The timelines you once thought were set in stone are now fluid, full of possibilities, and all you need to do is trust in the process. Tonight, let go of the urgency. Release the pressure. Trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, and that the timing of your life is divine. You are exactly where you need to be, and the next step will reveal itself when the time is right. Chapter 15. Alchemy of Contrast. Tonight, you are being invited to shift your perspective on one of the most misunderstood forces in your life: contrast. For too long, you have seen contrast as something negative, something to avoid, something that keeps you from your desires. But tonight, you are going to realize the profound truth. Contrast is not your enemy. It is your greatest ally. It is the sacred teacher that guides you to your deepest understanding, to your highest expression. Contrast, in its essence, is the space between where you are and where you want to be. It is the gap between what you have experienced and what you desire to experience. And while it may feel uncomfortable, even painful at times, it is this very discomfort that creates the opportunity for growth, expansion, and transformation. Without contrast, there would be no movement. There would be no clarity. there would be no evolution. Think about the times in your life when you've faced challenges, when things seem to be falling apart. Perhaps you've questioned why it had to be so difficult, why the universe seemed to be working against you. But now, in this moment, you can see that it was through those experiences that you became who you are today. The challenges, the contrast, were not there to break you. They were there to refine you, to help you uncover the deepest desires of your heart, and to awaken the power within you to create a new reality. Contrast is the very tool through which you clarify what you truly want. When you experience something you don't want, whether it's a setback, a disappointment, or a hardship, you are being shown the opposite of your desire. In that moment, you can choose to focus on the contrast, to dwell in the lack, or you can use it as an opportunity to realign with what you truly want. The discomfort of contrast is not a sign to give up. It is a signal to realign your energy, your thoughts, and your beliefs with your desires. Think of it like this: contrast is the sculptor, and you are the clay. The challenges, the obstacles, the hardships are like the chisel, carving away the parts of you that are no longer aligned with your highest self. Without this process, you would remain as you are, unmoved, unrefined, incomplete. The contrast you face today is simply part of the alchemical process that is transforming you into a more powerful, more expansive version of yourself. As you stand in this space, remember that every moment of contrast is a gift. It is showing you where you still need to grow, where your energy is out of alignment with your desires. Rather than resisting it or trying to escape it, allow it to be the teacher it was always meant to be. In every challenge, there is a lesson. In every difficulty, there is an opportunity for transformation. Contrast is not something that should push you into despair. It is something that pushes you forward into your next phase of evolution. Consider the story of the master sculptor. He would take a block of stone, and with every strike of the chisel, he would create a beautiful work of art. The stone, once rough and unformed, became a masterpiece through the very process of being chipped away. The sculptor did not see the stone's imperfections as flaws. He saw them as part of the process, as the necessary contrast that would reveal the beauty within. Now, consider your own life. Every challenge, every setback, every no you've encountered has been part of the sculpting process, revealing the next step in your journey. The contrast has not been there to hinder you, but to help you become the person you need to be in order to attract everything you desire. Without the contrast, you would not have the clarity, the strength, or the vision to create the life you dream of. Tonight, embrace contrast as a sacred part of your journey. Understand that it is the very thing that helps you clarify your desires and refine your vision. When you encounter challenges, use them as opportunities to reassess, to realign, and to strengthen your belief in your own ability to create. Every no brings you closer to your yes. Every difficulty is a step closer to your breakthrough. In the alchemy of contrast, you are not the victim. You are the alchemist. You are the creator of your own transformation. You have the power to turn every moment of discomfort into gold, to use every challenge as the stepping stone to your greatest success. The universe is not working against you. It is working with you, guiding you through every moment of contrast to refine you into the person who can truly manifest your deepest desires. Tonight, know this: contrast is not your enemy. It is your greatest ally in the process of becoming. It is the sacred tool that reveals the beauty within you and the catalyst that propels you forward on your path of creation. Embrace it, learn from it, and allow it to shape you into the greatest version of yourself. Chapter 16. The Invisible Contract. Tonight, you are being invited to release the hidden agreements that have shaped your life, agreements that were made long before you had conscious awareness of them. These invisible contracts, often formed in moments of pain, fear, or confusion, have dictated your choices, your relationships, and even your sense of self. But the truth is, these contracts are not set in stone. They are only as real as you allow them to be. You may not have realized that for much of your life, you've been operating under agreements you did not choose. These are not written in ink on paper, but etched deeply into your subconscious. They are the stories you've carried about who you are, about what you can and cannot have, about what you deserve or don't deserve. These contracts have been formed by the beliefs you absorbed, the judgments you internalized, and the wounds you have carried. Now, tonight, you are being given the opportunity to recognize these contracts for what they truly are: unconscious agreements that no longer serve your highest good. They were formed in moments of vulnerability, in times when you did not have the wisdom or the understanding to see the bigger picture. But now you are awake, you are conscious, and you have the power to release these old agreements and step into a new reality, one that is aligned with your highest truth. Take a moment to reflect on the areas of your life where you feel stuck, limited, or unfulfilled. Look at the patterns that have repeated themselves over the years, the relationships that have felt draining, the career choices that never felt quite right, the financial struggles that seem never-ending. These patterns are not random. They are the result of the invisible contracts you've been unknowingly honoring. These contracts were formed in your mind and heart long ago, and they have been dictating your reality ever since. Perhaps you made a contract in your childhood that said you must struggle to succeed, that abundance is only for the lucky or the hard-working, or that love must be earned through sacrifice. Maybe you've carried an agreement that says you are not worthy of deep love or respect, or that your voice doesn't matter. These contracts may have felt true at one point, but they are not the truth of who you are. Now, in this moment, you have the opportunity to renegotiate these contracts. You are no longer the person you were when these agreements were made. You have grown. You have evolved. And now, you can choose to release these old, outdated contracts and replace them with new ones. Contracts that reflect your true worth, your infinite potential, and your ability to create the life you desire. Tonight, give yourself permission to break free from these invisible chains. Imagine each contract dissolving before you, no longer holding any power over you. Feel the weight lifting from your shoulders as you stand tall, free from the limitations that once defined you. See yourself stepping into a new space, one where your choices are guided by love, freedom, and the understanding that you are worthy of all the blessings life has to offer. This is not about blaming yourself or anyone else for the contracts you've made. It is about recognizing that they were made from a place of unconsciousness, and now you have the awareness and the power to choose differently. The past does not have to define your future. You are the author of your own story, and you have the power to rewrite it, beginning now. Consider what new agreements you wish to make. What contracts would you like to establish with yourself? Perhaps it is a commitment to abundance, a promise to receive love without guilt, or a declaration that you are worthy of every dream you hold. These new contracts are aligned with your highest self, your divine essence, and your true worth. They will empower you to step into your greatest potential and create a reality that reflects your deepest desires. Tonight, release all the invisible contracts that have kept you bound to limitation. Surrender the old stories and make room for new ones, stories of abundance, love, freedom, and joy. The universe is waiting for you to claim your new agreements, to align with the truth of who you really are, and to create a life that reflects your authentic power. As you step into this new reality, know that every choice you make from this moment forward is a choice that honors your highest good. Every contract you sign with the universe now is a reflection of your true worth and your boundless potential. You are free, and the universe is ready to work in partnership with you to bring your greatest dreams into being. Chapter 17. Money as Conscious Energy. Tonight, you are being invited to shift your entire perception of money. For so long, you may have seen money as something external, something that you must earn through hard work, sacrifice, or luck. You may have believed that money was finite, that it was scarce, or that it was something you had to chase and struggle for. But the truth is that money is not just paper or numbers. It is conscious energy, a powerful force that flows in alignment with your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. Money is not separate from you. It is a reflection of your energy, your mindset, and your relationship with abundance. When you view money as an external force, something outside of you that you must fight to acquire, you create a barrier between yourself and the flow of prosperity. But when you realize that money is simply energy, you begin to understand that it responds to your own inner frequency. When your energy is aligned with abundance, money flows easily and effortlessly into your life. Take a moment to reflect on your relationship with money. How do you feel when you think about it? Do you feel scarcity, fear, or resistance? Or do you feel open, expansive, and abundant? Your relationship with money is a reflection of your inner beliefs about abundance and worthiness. If you feel that money is hard to come by, or that it is something you must chase, you are creating a vibration of lack, and the universe will mirror that vibration by bringing you experiences that reflect that lack. But when you shift your perspective and begin to see money as an extension of your own energy, an energy that flows freely and abundantly when you are in alignment, everything changes. Money is not something that you have to fight for or beg for. It is simply an energy that flows in response to your vibration. When you align with the energy of abundance, money comes to you naturally. It is the result of your inner alignment with the truth that there is more than enough for everyone and that you are worthy of receiving it. Now, imagine a world where money is not scarce, where it flows freely and easily, where there is more than enough to go around. This world is not some distant fantasy. It is the world you can create for yourself, starting right now. The key is to align your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs with the energy of abundance. When you embrace the idea that there is no limit to the prosperity available to you, the universe will mirror that belief by bringing you the opportunities, people, and circumstances that align with that abundance. Think of money like a river, flowing effortlessly and endlessly. It does not discriminate or decide who is worthy of its flow. It simply flows to those who are in alignment with its energy. When you are in resistance to money, when you believe it is hard to come by, or that you are not worthy of it, you block that flow. But when you release the resistance and open yourself to the abundant flow of prosperity, money flows to you effortlessly, just like the river flowing to the sea. The first step in shifting your relationship with money is to release any beliefs that tell you money is bad, that it is evil, or that it is only for the lucky few. Money, in its purest form, is simply energy, a tool that can be used to create, to build, to share, and to live abundantly. There is no inherent good or evil in money. It is what you do with it and how you relate to it that matters. Tonight, let go of any limiting beliefs about money. Release the fear that there is not enough. Let go of the idea that you must struggle for every dollar, that you must sacrifice your happiness for financial success. Know that money is simply energy, and when you align with it, it flows to you effortlessly. You are worthy of receiving all the abundance that the universe has to offer. Money is not something that you need to chase, stress over, or fight for. It is simply a reflection of your own energy, and when you step into your power, when you align with the truth that you are deserving of all the abundance in the world, money will flow to you effortlessly. Tonight, claim your relationship with money as a conscious, abundant flow of energy. Let go of the fear and the struggle and allow yourself to step into the reality where money flows easily, effortlessly, and abundantly into your life. The universe is waiting to match your vibration with the prosperity you deserve. Open yourself to it and watch as the world of abundance unfolds before you. Chapter 18. Relationships as Resonance. Tonight, you are being invited to explore the profound truth that your relationships are not just random encounters or coincidental meetings. They are reflections of your inner state, your energy, your vibration. Every person who enters your life, whether they bring you joy or challenge, is mirroring your own frequency. This is the law of resonance at play. What you resonate with, you attract. Think about the relationships in your life, the ones that uplift you, that make you feel seen, heard, and loved. Now think about the ones that drain you, that leave you feeling unappreciated, unseen, or unsupported. Do you see the pattern? Every relationship in your life, whether it's a partner, a friend, a colleague, or a family member, reflects something about your inner world. Your outer relationships are simply a mirror for how you feel about yourself. This truth may be hard to swallow at first, especially when relationships feel hurtful or unbalanced. It's natural to want to blame others for how we feel, but tonight you are being asked to step into a deeper understanding of how energy works. When you understand that the energy you emit is what attracts the energy of others, You begin to see that the relationships you experience are not just about the other person, they are about you. The frequency you carry inside you is what calls forth your experiences. If you are carrying unresolved pain, fear, or self-doubt, you may attract relationships that reflect those energies. If you struggle with self-worth, you may find yourself in relationships where you feel unappreciated or undervalued. But this is not because the world is against you, it's because your energy is aligned with those experiences. You are resonating with the vibration of unworthiness, and the universe is simply reflecting that back to you. But here's the good news. You are not stuck. You have the power to change your internal resonance. By shifting your thoughts, beliefs, and energy, you begin to shift the relationships around you. When you start to heal your own wounds, when you start to love yourself fully, when you begin to embody the energy of abundance and self-worth, you will begin to attract relationships that mirror those qualities back to you. You become a magnet for people who honor and respect you, who support your growth, and who match the vibration you are emitting. Think about the relationships in your life that are harmonious and loving. These are the relationships that reflect the energy of love, trust, and respect that you have cultivated within yourself. Now, consider the relationships that feel challenging or unbalanced. These may be the ones that are showing you where you still need to heal, where you are out of alignment with your own worth, or where you need to raise your vibration. Relationships are not about perfection, they are about alignment. Tonight, you are being invited to examine the energy you are putting into the world. Are you aligned with love, peace, and abundance? Or are you carrying the energy of fear, insecurity, or scarcity? The energy you hold within you is what you attract. The more you raise your vibration, the more you will attract people who match that vibration. This doesn't mean that all relationships will always be perfect or conflict-free. Even the most aligned relationships have moments of challenge. But when your energy is aligned with your highest self, you will navigate those challenges with grace and understanding, knowing that they are opportunities for growth. You will no longer feel like a victim of circumstances, but a conscious creator of your relationships. It is time to take responsibility for the energy you bring to your relationships. The people in your life are reflecting back to you the energy you are putting out into the world. If you want more love, more joy, more respect, begin by cultivating those energies within yourself. When you raise your vibration, you will find that the relationships in your life reflect that new frequency. Tonight, commit to aligning your energy with love, with self-worth, and with respect. As you do, you will begin to notice that your relationships start to shift. You will attract people who align with your new vibration, people who reflect the love and respect you've learned to give to yourself. Your relationships will become mirrors of the highest and most beautiful version of you, and as you continue to elevate your energy, the world around you will shift in kind. Remember, your relationships are not just about others, they are a reflection of you. Shift your energy, and the resonance of your relationships will follow. You are the creator of your relationships, and in this moment, you are aligning with the love, joy, and abundance you truly deserve. The relationships you desire are already on their way. All you need to do is embody the energy of the person you want to attract, and the universe will reflect that back to you. Chapter 19. The Dimmer Switch of Belief. Tonight, you are invited to understand one of the most powerful forces that shape your reality: belief. It is not just an abstract concept. It is a living, breathing energy that flows through every thought you think, every word you speak, and every action you take. Your beliefs are the very foundation of your reality, shaping how you see the world, how you perceive your own worth, and how you create your experiences. But here's the truth. Your beliefs are not fixed. They are not set in stone. You are not bound by the beliefs you inherited, the ones that were handed down to you by others, or the ones you've carried for years without question. Beliefs are like a dimmer switch. You can turn them up or turn them down. You can raise your vibration by choosing empowering beliefs, or you can lower it by clinging to limiting ones. The power lies within you to change the dial and shift your reality. Take a moment to reflect on the beliefs you hold about yourself and your life. What do you truly believe is possible for you? Do you believe that you are worthy of love, success, and abundance? Do you believe that life is easy and full of possibilities, or do you believe it is hard and filled with struggle? What you believe about yourself and your world is the lens through which you experience life. Now, notice how these beliefs feel. Do they feel expansive and uplifting, or do they feel heavy, constricting, or limiting? Every belief you carry creates a ripple effect in your life. If you believe that opportunities are scarce, you will see evidence of scarcity around you. If you believe that you are not worthy of love, you will attract relationships that reflect that belief. But if you choose to shift those beliefs, if you choose to turn up the dimmer switch on the belief that you are worthy of all the good things life has to offer, your reality will shift accordingly. The beauty of this truth is that you have the power to change your beliefs at any time. You are not trapped by them. You can consciously choose new beliefs that align with the life you desire to create. When you shift your beliefs, you shift your energy. And when you shift your energy, the world around you responds. The universe mirrors the frequency you are emitting. If you raise your vibration through empowering beliefs, you will attract experiences that match that elevated energy. Start by examining the beliefs that are holding you back. Where in your life do you feel stuck? What beliefs are keeping you in a state of limitation? Do you believe that you have to struggle to succeed? Do you believe that love is something you must earn, or that wealth is for others but not for you? These are the beliefs that create resistance and keep you from stepping into your true potential. Now imagine what would happen if you changed those beliefs. What if you believed that life could be easy and effortless? What if you believed that you are deserving of love and abundance simply because you exist? What if you believed that opportunities are limitless and that everything you need is already on its way to you? Can you feel how that belief alone would shift the energy around you? This is the power of belief. It is the dimmer switch that controls the level of light in your life. When you believe in your worth, when you believe in your ability to create, when you believe in the limitless possibilities available to you, the universe responds by bringing those possibilities into your experience. Tonight, consciously choose to turn up the dimmer switch on your beliefs. Choose to believe that you are worthy of all the abundance, love, and success that life has to offer. Choose to believe that life can be easy and full of opportunities. Choose to believe that the universe is conspiring in your favor, always. And as you do, watch how your reality begins to shift. Watch how the people, circumstances, and experiences around you start to reflect your new empowered beliefs. Remember, you are the creator of your beliefs, and therefore the creator of your reality. Tonight, turn up the dimmer switch on your beliefs and step into the brightest, most expansive version of yourself. The world is waiting for you to shine. You have the power to change the dial at any moment, and as you do, the universe will mirror that shift, bringing you everything you desire. Chapter 20. The Spacious Now. Tonight, you are being invited to embrace the truth that the only moment that truly exists is the one you are in right now. So often you find yourself either lost in the past or worrying about the future, but in doing so, you miss the incredible power of the present moment. The past is a memory and the future is a possibility. Only the now holds the key to everything you desire. The present moment is the doorway through which you create your reality. It is the only place where your power exists. Every thought, every feeling, every choice you make in this moment shapes the future you will experience. You have always been told that success, happiness, love, and abundance lie somewhere ahead of you, that they are waiting for you in a future that is yet to come. But the truth is, all of it is available to you right now. In this very moment, you have everything you need to create the life you desire. Imagine the future not as a distant place you must reach, but as something that is unfolding with every breath you take, every thought you think, and every choice you make. The future is not something out there that you must chase. It is being shaped in real time through the energy you are vibrating in this very moment. The key is to realize that the present moment is not something you pass through on your way to the future. It is the starting point for everything you are creating. Feel the spaciousness of the now. When you stop looking backward or forward, the present moment expands. In the stillness of the now, you can tap into the infinite potential that exists all around you. It is in the quiet of this moment that everything becomes possible. The moment you release the need to rush, to force, or to plan every detail of the future, you make room for the magic of the now to unfold. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to fully feel this moment. Feel the stillness. Feel the sense of peace that comes with knowing that you are not in a race, that there is no rush. Everything will come to you in its own perfect time. You do not have to chase after it. You only need to embrace the present moment with trust and openness. When you are fully present, you are not distracted by the noise of the past or the anxiety of the future. You are grounded in the only place where creation happens, the now. The future will always take care of itself when you are living in alignment with the present. There is no need to control, manipulate, or force things to happen. All you need to do is show up in the now, knowing that everything is already unfolding perfectly. Think of the present moment as a canvas. It is blank, full of infinite potential. The strokes you make with your thoughts, your feelings, and your energy are the ones that create your future masterpiece. Each moment you spend in the now is a brushstroke of creation. When you focus on the now, you are giving your full attention to the most powerful tool you have to create, your present awareness. Tonight, make a commitment to yourself to let go of the anxiety about what's next. Release the pressure of needing everything to happen at a certain time. You are exactly where you need to be, and everything is unfolding as it should. You are the creator, and the now is your canvas. The moment you stop chasing the future, you give space for the universe to reveal its perfection to you. Remember, life does not exist in the past or the future. It exists right now. Every moment spent in the present is a moment of creation. Every thought you think in the now shapes the world that will unfold before you. In this spaciousness, there is infinite potential. You do not need to wait for things to fall into place. They are already coming together in the most beautiful way, in the perfect time, when you allow yourself to be fully present. Tonight, allow yourself to step fully into the now. Feel the spaciousness, the freedom, and the infinite potential that lies in this moment. Let go of the past, let go of the future, and simply be here now. This is where your power resides, and it is through this awareness that you create the life of your dreams. The future is being shaped right now. You are the creator, and the present moment is your canvas. Chapter 21. Consciousness Creating Itself. Tonight, you are being invited to step into a profound realization. The realization that you are not merely an individual living through a series of random events. You are consciousness itself, experiencing life through the lens of your unique perspective. You are not separate from the universe. You are the universe, creating and experiencing itself. This is not a philosophical concept to be understood with the mind. It is a truth to be felt deeply in your soul. The idea that you are an isolated individual, separate from everything around you, is an illusion. It is a construct of the ego, a story your mind has told you to make sense of the world. But the truth is that you are not just in the world. You are the world. You are the awareness through which all things arise. Every person, every situation, every experience is simply a reflection of your own consciousness. Take a moment to feel the enormity of this truth. You are the dreamer, and you are the dream. You are the painter, and you are the canvas. The world around you is not something happening to you. It is something you are co-creating in every moment. Every thought, every feeling, every belief you hold is an act of creation, shaping the reality you experience. Your consciousness is the force that brings your world into being. This may feel like a heavy responsibility, but in truth, it is a liberating power. When you realize that you are the creator of your experience, you begin to understand that nothing in your life is set in stone. You are not bound by past events, nor are you a victim of circumstance. You are the creator of your reality, and with every thought and intention, you are shaping the world around you. Think about your life up to this point. Everything you have experienced, has been a reflection of the beliefs and thoughts you have held. The relationships you've attracted, the opportunities you've encountered, the challenges you've faced, these are all expressions of your consciousness. You have been creating your life even when you weren't consciously aware of it. Now, realize that you are not just creating your external circumstances. You are also creating your internal experience, the way you perceive yourself, the way you feel about your worth and potential, the way you interact with the world. These are all expressions of your consciousness. And because you are consciousness itself, you have the power to change them. You have the power to reshape your experience, to redefine who you are, and to create a reality that aligns with your deepest desires. This is the magic of consciousness. It is infinitely flexible, infinitely creative, and infinitely expansive. When you understand that you are the source of all creation, you begin to realize that there are no limits. The life you have imagined for yourself is not out of reach. It is already within you, already part of your consciousness. All you need to do is align with it. Tonight, give yourself permission to embrace your true power. Know that the world you see around you is not separate from you. It is a reflection of you, of your thoughts, your beliefs, and your energy. If you wish to change your world, you must first change your perception of yourself. You are not just a person living in a world. You are the universe experiencing itself, and the universe is limitless in its potential. As you step into this awareness, you will notice that the boundaries you once thought existed between yourself and the world begin to dissolve. You are no longer an observer. You are a participant, an active creator in the unfolding of your life. Every thought, every feeling, every intention you hold is an expression of the universe itself, and as you align with this truth, you will begin to experience life in its fullest, most expansive form. Tonight, let this truth settle deeply within you. You are consciousness creating itself, and in every moment, you are free to shape your experience. The universe is not outside of you, it is within you, and it is waiting for you to fully embrace your creative power. You are the dreamer, and you are the dream. Every moment is an opportunity to create, and every moment is a reflection of the limitless possibilities that lie within you. You are not separate from the universe. You are the universe, and tonight you are awakening to the boundless power within you to create, to shape, and to experience everything you desire. Chapter 22. The Paradox of Effort. Tonight, you are invited to explore one of the most profound paradoxes of creation, the balance between effort and surrender. For so long, you have been taught that success, achievement, and manifestation require relentless effort, struggle, and striving. You've believed that you must push, hustle, and fight for everything you want. But tonight, you are being shown that true power lies not in effort, but in the grace of surrender. It is in the balance between action and allowing that the magic of creation unfolds effortlessly. Consider for a moment the many areas of your life where you have felt exhausted, overwhelmed, or stuck. Perhaps you've worked tirelessly toward a goal, only to find yourself running in circles, unable to gain traction. Maybe you've pushed so hard to make it happen that you've lost sight of why you wanted it in the first place. The paradox here is this: the more you strain to control every aspect of your life, the more resistance you create. It is only through surrender, through releasing the need to control and forcing outcomes, that you allow your desires to flow toward you naturally. Take a deep breath and feel the weight of this realization. You do not need to fight for what is already yours. You do not need to force the universe into alignment with your plans. Everything you desire is already on its way to you. The universe is always working in your favor, always conspiring to bring you what you need. Your job is not to control how or when it arrives, but to trust that it will. Trust that everything is unfolding perfectly in divine timing. This is the power of surrender, the ability to release your attachment to the how and simply trust the process. This does not mean inaction. It does not mean sitting idly by while waiting for your dreams to magically manifest. It means taking inspired action, action that is guided by your intuition, fueled by your passion, and aligned with your soul's purpose. Inspired action feels effortless. It flows naturally from a place of inner knowing, and it carries with it the energy of grace and ease. When you are aligned with your true self, you will find that opportunities, ideas, and people show up at the perfect time, often with far less effort than you imagined was necessary. The paradox of effort is that the more you try to control the outcome, the more you push against the flow of life. The more you strive for something, the more you create resistance in your energy field. When you can release the need to control and allow things to unfold in their own time, you step into a state of effortless creation. You are no longer pushing, fighting, or forcing. You are aligning with the flow of the universe, allowing it to guide you where you need to go. Think about a river for a moment. The river does not struggle to flow toward the sea. It moves effortlessly around obstacles, finding its path with grace and ease. If the river were to fight against the current, if it tried to control where it was going, it would create chaos and turbulence. But when it surrenders to the natural flow, it moves forward with purpose and power. You are like that river. When you release resistance and trust the current of life, you move toward your desires with ease, knowing that the universe is guiding you every step of the way. Tonight, let go of the belief that you must force things into being. Let go of the need to control the timing, the method, or the outcome. Trust that everything is already on its way to you. Surrender to the process of life, knowing that the universe is always working for you, not against you. Inspired action, when it is in alignment with your soul's purpose, will always feel effortless, like a river flowing toward its destination. You are not here to force your dreams into existence. You are here to allow them to unfold, to trust the divine timing of the universe, and to take inspired steps in the direction of your desires. The more you surrender, the more you will find that things come to you with ease. The paradox of effort is that when you stop forcing, you begin to receive. So tonight, relax into the flow of life. Let go of the need to control. Trust that what you desire is already on its way to you, and allow yourself to move forward with grace, ease, and inspired action. The universe is not working against you, it is working with you. You are not here to struggle. You are here to create with ease, knowing that everything is unfolding perfectly right now.